Hello, hello. If you're here, make sure that you say hello. Hello, Ray. I forgot to change all messages. There we go. How are you doing, Ray? Can you hear me? Hopefully the audio is good. You'll have to let me know in the chat if you can hear me and if the video is good. Walked the hill and back. Awesome. I just got done working out in the gym, so I thought I would jump on, do a live stream as I'm driving. Good. Audio and video is good. That's half the battle with going live. Hello, Win. How are you? Welcome in. How is your day going? Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Yeah, we're not traveling anywhere special today. Like I said, I just left the gym and I thought I would jump on and say hello and see what everybody was doing on this day. Idle is the horn on the car. Okay. How is your Wednesday going, Ray and Win? Welcome in, everybody. No, I'm not going anywhere special today. I just got out of the gym and I just thought I would hop on for a little bit and see what everybody was doing on Wednesday. See if there was any special plans for all of my community. Got a Tigers fan in front of me. Good morning, Scotty. Getting ready for work. Awesome, awesome sauce. Yep. That's where I'm going when I get done with this live stream, I will be going to work. I've got 4 videos to edit. I've got one that's 95% done, another one that's like 85% done, and 2 I haven't started yet. So I need to get 4 videos edited and uploaded, thumbnails and all that goody good stuff. Gas prices are gone sky high already and not getting any better, that's for sure. One Take Adventure, welcome in. Good morning, good morning. How are you? Jeremy, how is it going? How's your channel going, Jeremy? I have not been on your channel. I haven't been on many people's channel lately. Once I get these videos edited, that should change. Checked on Dad when I left the gym and he was still sleeping, so happy about that. And I'm sure when I get back he'll be up and I'll have to make him lunch and then make me some food. Going good. I've been too busy to do too much, but took the day off. As soon as my son gets out of a test, I'm heading over an hour away to do a live stream. Oh, what time is that, Jeremy? Jeremy, make sure you do hashtag Vanlife so everybody knows your channel. And then people can go to your live stream. You know, I've been really working on my eating habits. And one thing that I've really noticed about, there we go. Awesome. Thank you, Jeremy. That way your link is there and people can watch out for your live stream earlier or later on today. But anyways, back to the eating thing. Now that I have stopped eating and drinking certain things, I noticed, yeah, I really want to go back and eat that thing. But once I eat it, I don't feel good, which is pretty nice because then it stops the cravings. He's got exhaust system on the Honda. Yes, Ray, it most certainly does. It really does make a difference on what you eat and everything. making a little detour. So this is Kalamazoo or Portage's mall. What used to be a mall. Back when we had like Macy's, JCPenney's, and Sears, and I don't know, whatever all them other stores were in the mall. And now, like the other day, I went walking around this mall and it was pretty dead. There's barely many stores in here that's left. But this Zap Zone XL is a new thing. And it's actually a pretty cool thing. It's kind of like a Craig's Cruisers. We've got them in Grand Rapids. It's an arcade, but it has a roller skating rink. It has go-karts, an indoor go-kart track. And they have different cars that go different speeds. One of them you need a helmet for. So I'm assuming that one goes over 60 miles an hour. Pretty rad. Indoor track though makes me a little nervous. But they have a roller skating rink, arcade room, laser tag. It's like an all-in-one, like really cool place to hang out. I didn't participate in any of it, like the roller skates. I can't do right this minute because my foot. And laser tag, yeah, that's not really my thing. The go-karts would have been fun, but they were getting ready to close. Arcade is pretty cool too. So I don't know if every state now are getting these, if this is like a new thing, old thing, I don't know. Like we've got a trampoline. We got one of these, but it's just a trampoline room. So it has like where you can play basketball. You can play basketball on a trampoline. You can bounce into a pit. You've got slides and all that kind of stuff. And it's got some arcades. But this one, like I said, it's got lots of different things. Ray says he'd like to go on the go-kart thing and try the pinball. Yeah, they have a lot of arcade games. A lot of newer ones. But yeah, it was pretty cool to see them revitalize a shopping mall. It was kind of dead. So that was kind of odd to see it so dead, but maybe it gets busier on different days. I don't know. But anyways, that is a cool little thing that I just ran into recently. I'm trying to come up with different things to do so I don't re-injure my foot. Sounds like a fun zone. Yeah. I know there's like Wolf Lodge, which has like the indoor swimming pools and, you know, slides and stuff like that. But, yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. pretty big, even the go-karts had like a uphill bridge that you went on. So it was kind of cool. Neon lights. So, yeah. We have a bunch of strip malls too. I think them are becoming more popular than the regular malls. Yeah, I don't know if they even had a pinball machine in there, Ray. I didn't look for one. I know they had that skee ball. And they had like a bunch of shooting games and motorcycle ones, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Well, see, Ray, the thing is with me, I never went to the bar just to drink. The only reason why I went to the bars is if they had live music. So, I'm a very active person. Sitting in a bar just to drink, yeah, doesn't really do it for me. Never has. I prefer to be... Oh yeah, playing pool is fun. Yep, I used to play pool a lot too. I grew up, my dad always had a pool table. It was always fun to play. Yeah, most of the time, like I said, when I go to the bars, it's normally for live music. I mean, I did go a couple times to play pool. In Grand Rapids, we had a bunch of pool halls. You could just, it was just all full of different pool tables. There's our Habitat Restore. It's a nice one. A lot of furniture. So Ray, you said that your part's coming in on what, Thursday or Friday? Yeah, I've seen a couple of them. Thursday. I'm surprised you just didn't get it from like an O'Reilly's or an AutoZone or an Advance Auto or Pep Boys. I think you would have gotten it faster. Walmart's getting a new sign put up. Tell you another Honda Odyssey. I used to own a Honda Odyssey, and man, that van was killer. That thing was a champ. Yeah, the gas up here is 417 to 430. You said a Honda van? Yeah, I used to own a Honda Odyssey. I converted it into a sleeper. I traveled all over with that Honda Odyssey. I went all the way up to Copper Harbor, went all the way up to, went down to Illinois, traveled all over Illinois. Indiana. Them engines are so strong. Hi Kevin, how are you? Kevin, how is your day going? Oh, Den! Hey, Den, how are you? We got Kevin and Den in here. Awesome, awesome. Hey, Ray, you'll appreciate this one. So, look at all the vans. Wow. They're not van life, but hey. Anyways, this restaurant here is really, really good. They have really authentic food. I believe it's just a little mom and pop shop, but man, the food in here is phenomenal. I've been in here, I think I've eaten in here like 3 or 4 times. And every time I've had tacos, like taco al pastor, racheta, chorizo. I've had sopes. I've had gorditas. And every one of them is amazing. So good. Just dropped off Jackie Boy off the vet to have the teeth cleaning. Oh, he's not gonna be happy. Uh-oh. My dogs never, ever liked getting their teeth cleaned. But, yeah, anyways, most of their food is more authentic than most of the places. It's not a chain place, at least. I haven't seen another one around here. Oh, I know. Mexican food is really big in the West. In Arizona, Texas, and New Mexico. Ooh, yeah. Love it. Yeah, I had some really good Mexican food down in New Mexico. Well, I just checked on Dad. It looks like Dad's up and around, so gotta get back. Oh, and then we've got it. It's gonna start raining. Go figure. No, I'm not going in. I am gonna go home and I'm gonna eat I've already got some leftover food that I was planning on cooking today. I just wanted to show that off since I was in the neighborhood. And yeah, I really like that restaurant. Been raining here on the east side all morning. Oh, wow. What? You guys got rain before we did? That's unheard of. It hasn't been raining here at all this morning. That is crazy. Show it off even if I get back to Michigan. Well, you know, Ray, that's what I like to do. If I find a business or a place and I like it, I like to bring it to have it get attention so that people can come here and enjoy the fun little trips, you know? Because Michigan is a beautiful place. I just don't like it in the winter time. So, yep. And I took my dad there the other day, and he was like, he doesn't like Mexican food. Dad, it hasn't been raining here at all today. This morning, it didn't rain at all. Unless it rained like lower than where we were, but this is the first time it's rained today. We've got enough rain, my goodness. But anyway, so I took Dad to that restaurant because I enjoy the food. And I thought, well, you know, I know he won't, but he likes chicken strips, and they have chicken strips there. So I was gonna order that, but he decided that he wanted a hamburger. So he got hamburger. He said the hamburger was pretty good. So he probably won't go back because he doesn't like Mexican food, but that's all good. I got me my sopa. Overnight last night? Oh, that's possible. It could have. I don't know. I was sleeping then. No, sopas. SOPIA, I think, is how you spell it. Not soups. Sopas. Sopas? I think it's SOPIA or AI. It's the round little, almost like a taco shell, but it's a little bit harder, and it has meat onto it and lettuce. It's kind of the size of a gordita. maybe it is ES, but I thought it was IA, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that is very true, because I know that whether you're Hispanic or, ooh, look at the tree damage. Tree down. We're just gonna turn around here. I'm not going out in the rain. Let me pull over here. Let me Google that, Ray, and I will see if that's the same thing. Yep, that's what it is. It's ES, not IA. My bad. Sopus. Yeah, I love Mexican food too. The bad thing about that is most Mexican dishes are made with onion. And I can't have onion. But yeah, I learned how to cook a lot of Mexican dishes. So I really enjoy cooking Mexican food. I love eating Mexican food. So no, that's not the one I was looking for. Oh yeah, street taco stands. Oh yeah. Now see, in the West, you can find them all day long. And they're really good ones. I eat a lot of polished food. Now, what is polished food? Jen, I don't know what that means. I've made tamales before, but no, thank you. I have used cornmeal. I know that that's what's in the sopes. And in the gorditas too. They use cornmeal a lot. think right here is where I want to be. Yep. Been wanting to come and check. Ooh, trees down. Been wanting to check this out. I know this is part of the state land. Public hunting land. All right. Yep. Yep, you can make tortillas with that too. I haven't done most of that anymore, but oh, Polish food. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. I probably read that. Polish. Okay. That's what happens when I'm driving and I'm reading. Something goes ahead. Polish food. Yes. You know, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know of that I don't like. Like, I like Italian food. I've tried Indian food. I've tried Nepal food. Obviously, Mexican food is whoo, good, good, good. American food. Yeah, I mean, it takes everyone in the world. So, yep. But yeah, I yeah, I can't think of a type of food that I don't like. So, yeah. I love food and food loves me. There we go. Looks like we got some storm damage down here. Got a tree down. Got a bunch of water, so I'm not getting out. But we're on state land. So, Den, you going up to work on your boat this weekend? Now, is your boat up north or is it down south? The southern part of Michigan. Mexican food. Mexican's great. I love chili rellenos. Yeah, chili rellenos, they're okay. They're not really my favorite, but they're good. I'm trying to think. My favorite dish, I don't know if I have one favorite dish of Mexican. I like pozole. I like Obviously, tacos, gorditas, tortas. It's down here. I'm gonna be tearing it apart this week. Video on the remodel. Awesome. 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 I used to make tinga for my daughter, and which was also to my husband too. He liked that. My oldest daughter loves mole, so I've made mole tons of times. I like pozole, the soup. It's okay. Are you talking about the one with yeah, that's okay. There's another dish that they do crab meat and cilantro and lime on tostadas. That one was good too. I like taco al pastor, chorizo, asada, barbacoa. Um, don't like lingua or menudo. Neither one of them. Will not touch either one of them. But yeah. Right? I'm not for sure. I know what that is. Let me Google that and I'll let you know. I know, I'm hungry too. I gotta get home and make me some food. I shouldn't have stopped at that restaurant. Oh, yep. Yeah, like that. With the crab meat. Yep. Yeah, I never knew the name of it. Can I ask an engine question? Sure, Don. I can try to help you with that. What's up? Ask questions. I like questions. Yep. Yeah, I like tostadas. Yeah, I did Google that, Ray. It looks like similar to the dish I was talking about. Dan, I can try to answer your question. Depends on what it is. My, oh, 1980, 98 Z71 has a 5.7 nice engine, idling high and hesitates when shuts off. It doesn't want to start. The fuel pump is making lots of noise. Now, when you say the fuel pump is making a lot of noise, like more noise than normal, or you just know that it's turned on and it's making the humming sound, which is the normal noise. Hesitation, idling high, 98. So that's fuel injected. A 5.7 is a really good engine. So idling high, and I would assume there's a fuel issue, either so you might have a wiring issue. Wiring to the fuel pump, which if it's running harder or pumping out, it may be just the fuel pump is going out. It's like a short, kind of like a short in it, to where it's doing the opposite of not running, it's overrunning. And it could be pumping too much gas, which would make it idle high. I would test the voltage coming into it and the voltage coming out of it if you can get to it. I know some trucks had a little hole in the above the fuel pump. I don't know if that one did or not, but if you can get to the plug, I would check the in and out electricity, the voltage coming in and out. But yeah, I'm thinking it's got to be something with your pump. I was thinking the pump was going out again. Yeah, most likely that's probably what it is. But you could check out, like I said, if it's getting this voltage in correctly, and then the voltage coming out is higher, that could be a short in the pump. And it could also too be a float issue, which is part of the pump. So, depending on how comfortable you feel about just throwing our fuel pump into it, that's probably where I would start. But yeah. Then you're always welcome to ask me questions about mechanics. Can't promise you answers, but I can give you ideas. I like talking about cars, so cars, food, travel, got a gamut. Yeah, if you had a multimeter, you could check the, like I said, the voltage. That would be a good starting point. Just checking on Dad real quick. Yep, he's feeding his kitty cat, Miss Hopper. I can't crawl under the vehicle anymore, so I wanted opinions before I take it in. Ah, gotcha. Yep. I understand that feeling because I can't crawl underneath my vehicle either. I have, from this winter, some ice must have gotten up my backing plate. You know how if you turn your wheel, it kind of rubs on the rotor? So I hear that all the time, and it's like, I just want to crawl underneath there. I really need to just suck it up and do it. But the problem with me is I have vertigo. So if I lay flat or go underneath my vehicle or go upside down, the whole world spins. It is not a good feeling. Then it gives me a headache, and then it makes my stomach nauseous. So I'm just a mess. I could do the work after the world stops spinning, but I just don't like making myself feel sick to get something done. Kind of wrecks the rest of the day, you know? But I've got to get under there and get that backing plate pulled back. I'm sure it's probably about as rusted as could be. Them backing plates are terrible. So, but it is what it is. The guy that pulled in, he took his dog down for a walk. Must be walking the paths back there. Same with me. That's my neck and my back. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things with going to the gym. I have to be really careful about I mean, I've got the hurt foot that I'm trying to nurse back to recovery, which I think it's getting there. Today I'm actually gonna try to not use the moon boot to just see how my day goes. But I also too, I have severe whiplash and severe damage to my neck. So I was in a rollover car accident and I was ejected from a minivan. So I'm lucky to be alive, but I have vertigo. I had a severe head concussion, so I have issues from that. And so yeah, I got to be careful what I do, when I do it, and how I do it. But I am working on trying to stiffen, tighten, work more muscles in the back of my neck to get it stronger. But yep. And the older we get, the harder it is. I even have a hard time just changing my oil. I get real dizzy. Totally. Ooh, totaled my truck hitting a tree. Oh, Dan, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. That sucks. Yeah. Yep. I got T-boned in a minivan and it rolled and was pretty totaled my body. Yeah. Yep. I I bruised my hip bone, severe head concussion, which gave me vertigo and some prolonged brain injury problems. So I deal with vertigo on a daily basis, depending on, looking up, getting lay flat, can't do it. My hip, so far, knock on wood, it's doing much better. I had to learn how to re-walk again. I couldn't put any pressure on it. I had to actually get into a pool to put weight onto it. Oh, that's excruciating pain. Just excruciating pain. But yeah, so it was totally my van was totaled. Um it was sad. I loved that van. It was a 96 Chevy Astro van. Maroon. Loved that van. I was trying to keep it until my kids grew up and I was going to turn that into a sleeper, but it got totaled. Um, so, yep, we're on the same page, then. Been there, done that. Yeah, and the thing is with the fuel pump, most of the time you got to drop the tank if it doesn't have a door under it. I had a Buick LeSabre that had a door in the trunk that I could take off and I could get to the fuel pump, and I changed the fuel pump in that. I swear that is the smartest thing that GM ever did, was put a door above the fuel pump. I think they should do that for all fuel pumps. But in the 60s, my parents kept me on the motorbox. Kept me on the... We got T-bone. They couldn't find me. I was under the dash. Holy shit. Dang, Dan. That's crazy. Wow. That is crazy. When I was younger, my mom, she was an alcoholic and she had alcoholic boyfriends. Surprise. And one of them, um, one of the guys was drinking and driving and he rolled his pickup truck. And back then we didn't wear seatbelts. So we were rolling down this hill in a pickup truck. Trees coming in the windows. Rolled down the hill, landed on 4 wheels, but the battery cable got cut by the fan, or like not fully cut, but almost cut. You were only a year old. Holy crap. Wow. And they probably didn't have a lot of equipment to examine what you broke or what happened to your body and all that. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I think I was like 10, 11 years old when I went through that rollover accident. And then when I was a lot older is when I got T-boned. So, yeah, my body's been through 2 rollover accidents. I'm not shooting for a third. And I don't want another one. Dang. Yeah, well, we didn't wear seat belts. We didn't know what car seats were back then, did we, Den? Oh, all right. Body can take a lot of beating and still keep going. That is absolutely correct, Ray. It is absolutely for sure. There is so much stuff that's been done to our bodies. I got hit by a car on my bike when I was 14. Ouch! Dang. You have destroyed your bike. It's funny. It's not funny. That's not funny, Den. I don't mean that. But I remember when I was like, well, it had to be before I was 12. We lived in it was when I was like 9, because it was when my parents got divorced. We moved into a trailer park, and it was a dirt trailer park. The roads were all dirt in the trailer park, out in the middle of the country. And I'm pedaling my little huff bike, me and my friends, and we're just trying to race, and I'm staring, at them, trying to keep up with them and get past them. And there was a car that had pulled out of the driveway, and I didn't see the car coming. And the car had stopped, but I didn't stop. So I hit that, pedaling my little butt off, hit the car, hit the dash, or I mean the hood, got up on the hood, and then I got up. I was so embarrassed. I got off the car, and then I got on my bike and I went home. But the car was sitting still, so that's probably why I had no damage on that. But that is insane, Dan. You've lived through a lot, man. And you're still upright kicking, getting some stuff done. That's amazing. Like Ray says, our body goes through crap and we still gets it going. Guy's leaving. He had 2 pit bull dogs. They were so cute. But yeah. Yep, it is crazy the things that we live through. My dad, when he was in the holy crap. Dang, Dan, that's crazy. My dad was in the army and he got shot. His airplane got shot down and he survived a plane crash. He's 87 now. So, yeah, it's crazy. Well, all right, guys. I've been on here for an hour. I wasn't planning on being an hour, but her mom threw me in the car and drove me home. I was bummed. No making out that day. 10! You were 14 years old. Oh my gosh. Crazy. 2017, I had a blood clot in my lung and pneumonia in the other. Dang. So, Den, you've always been a player, huh? Even at 14, huh? Girls and girls and girls. Oh, started young. Yeah, I started young too. I was pregnant at 16 and had my baby, my first, Brittany, the one that's on this channel a lot. I had her when I was 17. So, yep. But she saved my life, so I'm very proud that I wouldn't say proud that I got pregnant at 17, but it definitely changed my life around for the best. Becoming a parent was the best thing for me, because the life I was living, the life that I was living, I wouldn't be here today if I was still living that life. I was living on the streets and I was going nowhere fast. So I was running in all the wrong crowds, doing all the wrong things. We got Robin. Robin's looking for the worms. Well, that's as small as I can make it. But, oh, where'd he go? There he goes. Oh, fast sucker, too. All right, well, I am going to get off here. And I'm going to go home, make me some food, make Dad a peanut butter sandwich, because that's all that man eats at home is a peanut butter sandwich. And then have a great day. I look forward to seeing some of them videos on that remodeling. And make sure y'all go support Jeremy at One Take a Venture. You can go back here and on the chat and grab his link so you can see when he's going live. And Ray, I hope you get your alternator and get back on the road. I know you were looking forward to getting that vehicle, so talk to y'all later. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks, Den, for the questions and the conversation. Totally appreciate it. Like to get to know my community, so thanks for being willing to. And have a great day, guys. Bye.